Anyone who knows anything about traveling knows that Paris is undoubtedly one of the most exotic and fascinating cities in the world. Every traveler is sure to have an unforgettable experience in this captivating city because there's so much to do, eat, and of course, see. Given the plethora of breathtaking world attractions in Paris, you may find it difficult to know or choose which places or sites to see. But worry not, we've worked through the many famous attractions in Paris and have come up with our top 10. So if you've been wondering which places to visit, you may want to grab a bowl of popcorn as we take you on an adventurous journey through some of the famous and stunning attractions in Paris. If you're yet to subscribe to our channel, do so now so you don't miss any of our exciting updates. From exotic museums to magnificent cathedrals, here are our top 10 picks of the places to visit in Paris. Coming in number 10 is none other than the world-famous Eiffel Tower. You're probably thinking, if Eiffel Tower is last on the list, then what will the top 3 be? Why don't you stay and find out? Trust me, you'll be super impressed. Constructed in 1887 and finished 2 years later, Eiffel Tower remains one of the most popular tourist attractions in Paris. Standing at a daunting height of 324 meters tall, the towering beauty is the tallest structure in Paris. With more than 6 million visits yearly, it's one of the most visited structures in the world. And when you consider the features it boasts of, you won't need to wonder why. If you're feeling particularly energetic, you can climb all of the 1,665 steps leading to the top and treat yourself to a stunning view of the whole of Paris, as well as views of Gustave Eiffel's workshop, the architect who built the tower. Or you can simply take the glass elevator. During your descent, you can stop at the middle or first floor and get some delicious meals and souvenirs from the restaurants and shops there. Number 9. Up next, we journey to the iconic Musee D'orsay. Everyone knows that Paris is utopia for every artist. So if you're an art lover, Musee D'orsay should definitely be on your list of places to visit in Paris. Boasting intricate and tastefully painted archways, gilded ceilings, and sparkling chandeliers, this museum's interior and the building's originality aren't the only thing that make it one of the most famous museums in Paris. The vast array of unique artworks by legends like Degas, Renoir, and Monet, and paintings of prominent artists like Johann Barthold, Eugene Carrière, and a few others always ensures that the museum is always teeming with tourists. After giving your eyes a treat to works from Impressionist and Post-Impressionist artists, you can wander around the museum and visit the restaurants or cafes for refreshment. You could also branch by the bookstore or gift shop to pick up 1 or 2 souvenirs on your way out. And one of the best parts of the museum, you can enter for free. If you think this museum's impressive, wait till you hear about the number 2 on our list. Here's a spoiler alert. The museum holds one of the most famous and iconic women's paintings. Can you guess which museum it is? Number 8 is the lively and vibrant Latin Quarter in Luxembourg Park. How does it sound to walk through magnificent water fountains and different exotic statues with the scents of flowers wafting through your nose? If it sounds blissful, then you should definitely include the Latin Quarter on your list of must-see sites in Paris. Home to many tertiary institutions in Paris, the Latin Quarter is located on the left of the Seine River and is regarded as one of the liveliest places in Paris, mainly because it's a school area. However, some of the streets in the area aren't so crowded, and some can actually make you go back in time because of how quaint and rustic they are. As you explore some streets filled with bookstores, boutiques, and old churches, Old Paris will definitely come alive in your mind's eye. From the Latin Quarter, you can venture into Luxembourg Park, which was once a privately owned garden, but is now open to the public. The garden is a garden in every sense of the word, with orchards, a greenhouse, flowers, and what have you. After you tour the Latin Quarter and Luxembourg Park, you can always settle down for a cool drink in any of the charming and quaint bistros available in the area. Coming in number 7 is the opulent Moulin Rouge. Want to catch some exciting night fun to liven up your experience in Paris? Look no further than the opulent Moulin Rouge. The Moulin Rouge is one of Paris's oldest and most iconic cabarets. It's where the famous French can-can dance originated from. Boasting a grand building, elegant interior, and sizzling romantic atmosphere, it's no wonder why this wonderful location made it to our list. Thousands of visitors swarm the theater every night to witness the brightly and colorfully dressed dancers giving a heart-stirring cabaret performance. If you're on the lookout for fun and slightly unusual places to visit in Paris, the Moulin Rouge should be on your list. The next tourist attraction we'll be talking about is often regarded as the tomb of the unknown soldier of France. Do you know the story of the unknown soldier of France? If you do, kindly share in the comments section below so others can learn too. Number 6 is none other than the Arc de Triomphe. Constructed in 1806 by Jean-François on the orders of Napoleon I to celebrate his victory at Austerlitz, Arc de Triomphe remains one of Paris's most famous and cultural landmarks. It is the largest monument of its kind and holds several pieces of France's history. The arch is made of two majestic pillars with striking sculptures on them. The names of all the 558 generals who partook in the war and victory tales of some wars fought in France are etched on the top of the arch. The arch is about 50 meters high, and if you don't mind a bit of exercise, you can take the worthwhile journey to the top, where you'll be able to feast your eyes on a stunning view of Paris. The arch leads to Champs-Élysées, which has been described as the most beautiful avenue in the world, so you can kill two birds with one stone on your visit to this place. Aside from the stunning architecture and carvings, it's said that beneath the arch lies the tomb of the unknown soldier of France. Number 5. Montmartre. Even though the majority of Paris has now been taken over by modernity and technology, some towns in Paris still manage to retain their rustic charm. One of such towns is Montmartre, named after the hill rock present there. Montmartre is home to famous tourist sites like the White Dome Basilica, which rests at the peak of Montmartre Hill, and the Wall of Love, which contains I love you written in 250 languages. Here's a suggestion for couples. You can visit this place on your wedding anniversary to reaffirm your love for each other. Montmartre is an artist hub, and you'll find many painters and artists stroking their brushes on their canvases inspired by their environment. Report has it that many artists like Picasso, Van Gogh, and Monet all drew inspiration from the Mount. There are also many shops at the Square of Théâtre, just a few blocks from the Basilica. You can get souvenirs as well as something to eat from these shops. Up next, and in fourth place, is Disneyland. The list wouldn't be complete without mentioning Disneyland in Paris. While it is majorly a haven for children and teenagers, adults too would definitely enjoy their visit to this vibrant and lively tourist location. The park is replete with various activities and places. From the super rides to live views of favorite Disney characters to the various rallies, there's so much to do, see, and eat at this wonderland. If you want to give your kids a real treat and also have a chance to unwind yourself, get some Disneyland tickets. Now to the top 3. Drum roll, please. Coming in third place is the Sainte-Chappelle Chapel. Boasting superb architecture that will leave you wondering how on earth it was constructed, Sainte-Chappelle Chapel is one of the most beautiful French Gothic architectural pieces in Paris. It had hundreds of men working on it for 7 years to complete it, so you can imagine how exquisite it is. But what keeps attracting thousands of tourists to this chapel is the brilliant wall of stained glass windows, measuring up to a whopping 49 feet. The windows are more than 1,000 in number, and every one of them is exquisitely designed with scenes from the Old and New Testaments. Visiting this chapel, especially on a sunny day, will give you a stunning view of the stained glass window catching and reflecting the sunlight. The historical and ancient relics are another reason for history lovers to visit the place. What's more, the location is in a bustling area of Paris and is close to other sites like Musee D'orsay, Eiffel Tower, and the Louvre Museum. So you'll definitely be killing more than two birds with a stone as you visit the chapel. Number 2. The Louvre. Tucked right away at the center of this exotic city, the Louvre is not only the most visited art gallery in the world, but it also holds one of the most versatile art collections in the world. There are several sections dedicated to different works of art. Egyptian, Islamic, Greek, and Roman arts, as well as sculptures and paintings, can be found at the Louvre. Furthermore, you can witness famous artworks like the Mona Lisa, Winged Victory of Samothrace, and other famous art drawings here. The 21,000-hectare museum is full of intricate galleries and passageways that you can get lost in, so be sure to go with a guide or follow a map. The art collection isn't the only impressive thing about this museum. The museum also contains a sprawling, sleek glass structure called the Louvre Glass Pyramid, which occupies about 11,000 square feet. In addition, there are other tiny shops, eateries, and bookshops littered in the area where you can indulge in some French delicacies or shop for souvenirs. Number 1 and first on our list is the Palace of Versailles. The Palace of Versailles is a majestic and resplendent beauty located southwest of the center of Paris. The magnificent structure of this stunning building is a testament to the French's exotic taste and charm. The Palace of Versailles was a political powerhouse and served as home to King Louis XIV and Marie Antoinette. With over 2,300 rooms, each designed a unique and exotic way, it's almost impossible to fully explore this magnificent building. If exploring the rooms is a bit far-fetched, you can wander around the picturesque gardens and terrace replete with hundreds of artworks. Aside from the rooms and the gardens, there are other places and attractions such as the Hall of Mirrors, the breathtaking murals donning the roof, striking statues and sculptures, majestic pathways, and picturesque fountains. A visit to this place will surely make you feel like royalty, which I believe we all are in our own right. There are usually beautiful musical fountain shows at this place too, so you can use those to unwind after you tour the palace. Which of these places have you been to, and how was your experience? Do share with us in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with other travel enthusiasts like you. If you're interested in more video content like this, feel free to browse through our channel. I'm sure you'll find something that'll pique your interest. Thank you for watching, and as the French say, au revoir!